You're on the vlog. We need an intro.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? I'm on the vlog.
Yeah, we're literally recording the intro right now. So what do you have to tell all the fans? Back at the mall, we're going to go pick up another copy of Bomb. This will be my 4th copy, the final photo book version. I'm excited, but I'm getting really nervous. This weekend is UFC 317, and man, I love Charles Oliveira. I don't want to see him lose, but it's one of those situations where my heart says Oliveira, but my mind knows it's going to be Topuria. It's going to be a wild night. Let's go to the K-pop store. Alright, currently walking down my favorite staircase, and it always bums me out when I see that the esports arena at the bottom of the stairs is no longer here. I'll never forget just rolling in, catching some dubs on Apex while I wait for my packages to get delivered. But I just want to know the history on what happened. RIP. It was a cool place. Back at the mall, we got our 4th copy of Islet's Bomb, and I think we're gonna have to get all the member versions as well. So just when we thought this series was coming to an end, it's not. We will unbox this when we get back to the car. But so we got all the photo book versions, and we currently have the 1 member version. We have Minju, so we need to get Mocha, which I knew I was gonna get to this point, but they sold out of Mocha at K-Pop Music Town. I'm gonna ask next time I'm in there if they can get one from another store, because they do have other locations. So nervous about the Mocha. Hopefully we can get the Mocha, but if not, they have Wonhee, they have Iroha, they have Yuna, so we're not too stressed about that. And we're still waiting on the market version. I think that's going to be the culmination of this Bomb series. Is we'll end it once we get the market version. I keep calling it the market version. I hope it's the market version. I'm going to look it up, so next time I reference it, we'll be calling it by its proper name if it's not the market version. But yeah, we'll finish out the series once we get a hold of that. But I'm so excited. K-pop is awesome. Today, I think 2 contenders for like K-pop album of the summer just dropped. HiKey finally has a comeback. I hope they're doing okay. They just canceled a bunch of radio show appearances, which is not a good sign, but I hope they're doing okay. I was dying to see them when they were scheduled for that random K-pop fest in Venice on the beach, and it was gonna be the first time in America. I was looking forward to seeing them, but the fest just never happened. It didn't get announced that it wasn't happening. The promoters just disappeared. So shout out to HiKey, but also Promise 9. I call them Promise 5 as a joke, because they went from 9 members down to 5, and they always come out with bangers. Like, it blows my mind that they're not more popular, because if you look at their consistency and the quality of music, it's just insane. But I think their issue is they haven't been on tour. Like, I'm dying for them to go on tour, and they were slated to come to, if I remember correctly, the Crazy K-pop Fest a couple years ago, but they're one of the groups, just like Jun Somi, just like a couple other artists, that had visa issues and couldn't make the fest. So I'm hoping at some point they can make it to America and do a tour. Like, I know they've been to KCON, but that was like before my time. I have friends who were there. I'm so jealous. So hopefully at some point in the future they can get to America, or I'm banking on, please, every group that I'm dying to see, please play some sort of festival or do some sort of concert while I'm in Korea in October. I'll be there for 2 weeks with Matt, with a couple other homies. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm still nervous. I got buddies texting me about UFC this weekend, and this is a big one. This is a proper international fight week. So many cool things going on, so many good fights. I'm so nervous. But it's also exciting because there's, you know, Oliveira. You know, he's a legend. He's been around for a long time. But is he going to be able to retain, or excuse me, get the belt again, or is Ilia Topuria gonna, you know, continue his dominance in the UFC? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy Saturday. But we're here at the mall. The weather's awesome, and I'm enjoying my tea from the best coffee shop on planet Earth. You can see it right there. We're back for another unboxing. We have the final photo book version of Bomb. This is, I call it the blue one, but this is Magical Girl Undercover. You know, once again, got the lenticular vibes. My best guess, I would say that is Mocha, but it could be wrong. But as every day goes by, this album just keeps getting better and better. We are blessed to be in the same timeline as Islet. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Hopefully we don't drop anything last time. Hopefully no spoilers. Okay. Make sure there's, okay. Photo cards are facing up. Let me try to flip them over so we don't see. Okay, that one's flipped over. Okay. All right. This time, no spoilers. We've had a spoiler every unboxing except for this one because we had the foresight to kind of peek instead of just opening like a madman. Okay, but luckily today there's no. Wow, everything was slid off the roof of my car. Today there's no wind. The sun is setting. It's beautiful out. This is a nice summer evening. I'm excited to do this for you guys. All right. The first page. I told you my secret. Now I want to hear all about your world. Wow. Secret. Do I have any secrets to share? Okay, here's a spoiler alert for all my loyal subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. You might have noticed in this vlog, I'm not wearing a hat. I'm not wearing a beanie. I'm sick of my hair. I'm sick of it being dyed. I'm cutting it all off. We're just gonna go back to having short hair. I haven't had short hair in years, but I have contacted Jake, my friend, my hairstylist, and I'm trying to line up a day. It could be tomorrow, it could be the next day, but very soon I'm cutting off my hair. We're going back to short hair. So I just wanted to let my hair down today. I did my hair before I went to LDB. I always try to get my hair done before I go on big trips so I can look somewhat decent, but I went to LDB. Shout out Tyler, shout out Ashton. But I didn't even show my hair. I just wore a hat the whole time. And I think since I got my hair dyed and cut, I don't think I've ever worn, or I don't think I've ever gone out without wearing a hat or a beanie. So this is it. It's getting cut off soon. But that's my secret. You're welcome. Oh, I was right. This image is the lenticular image. It's just cut off. It just cuts off Mocha's face. Okay. But we are... Look at Wanhee. We're just trying to get to Minju. She is so freaking cool. Yeah, I love these like retro vibes. Seems like they're like in some just like vintage house. It's the gang right there. Okay. Oh, cool. They have their transformation outfits. Definitely on their like Sailor Moon vibes, which is really cool. Just going through. There's the final group shot. That's iconic. But okay, let's get to the good stuff. We'll start with the poster. We had a black and white one. The last one was in color. Oh, I love this shot. But once again, I hate that the posters are folded. I wish I could. I'm just gonna have to print one out online and just make my own poster. Once again, we got the egg stickers. We'll focus. Camera's trying to focus on my face. There we go, hide my face. Got a bunch of egg stickers. And then once again, I feel like I'm missing some egg stickers. We have the QR code for Bomb. All right. Oh, and let me show you the CD before we get to the photo cards. There it is. This is like a sky blue, a baby blue. I'm not sure the proper name for this blue. There's more egg stickers in between the photo cards, but okay. So we have 2 photo cards. We don't know who they are. We're always hoping for Minju, but we'll take anybody else. First one, 3, 2, 1. That is Wonhee. That is Wonhee. And then the second one, 3, 2, 1. That is Iroha. Wow. We've pulled Iroha every single time. Sometimes when I do these unboxings and my pull rate for certain members are higher than others, like when I buy Triple S, my Sohyun pull rate is insane, and she's not my bias. That's Ben's bias. My bias in Triple S, there's so many members, but I always want Naki. Give me Naki, Soyeon, Jubin, Hayan. There's a lot of members I like, but I prefer Naki. But I always pull Sohyun. So I'm just like, Ben, I'm basically buying albums to give Ben these photo cards. But we got the last photo book version down. And like I said, next we're gonna move to the member versions. I think the next one we're gonna get, we'll see who they have available, because they were running pretty low when I was in the shop earlier. They had 1 Wonhee, 1 Yuna, 2 Iroha, no Mocha. So who knows what they'll have in next time. But if you have not listened to Bomb, do yourself a favor, go listen to Bomb. It's amazing. And I'm happy to be doing these unboxings again. I was talking to Johnny. You heard him in the intro, and he asked why I haven't been doing them. It's because of my car, man. I'm telling you, I was in this, like, I honestly, like, looking back, I didn't realize how much having my car totaled really affected me. I tried to downplay it, but it really bothered me. But we're back with the unboxings. We can't be stopped. I appreciate all of you. Please, if you have not, click subscribe. Go subscribe to the podcast. Go follow me on Instagram for more cool, up-to-date stuff. I post a lot on my stories. I don't do a lot of posts on the main grid, but pretty active on the stories. But appreciate all of you supporting. Catch you in the next one.